Cannonball! Yeah. Not the only one thinking in this kind of weather going in the swim. We are at McCann's Professional Dog Training, and we're here with Cal McCann. And Cal, first of all, just tell us a little bit about your family's business here.
Yeah, so we've had the business here for 42 years now. Started in 1983 in the basement. Oh, I'm getting a nice little sprinkle here. In the basement, you know, with 2 or 3 dogs, and it's grown to be, you know, this huge establishment, which is pretty cool. But yeah,
it's hard to miss. We're up here in Flamborough at your location. It really is an amazing facility that you have here. We're going to showcase some of it. Let's talk about this, because this is one of the newest elements that you guys have here. I mean, it's a pool, but what is it? What do you do here?
It's so exciting. We've wanted to put one in for so long, so it's literally, this is Boomerang, by the way. He is one of the top dogs in duck diving currently at the moment. And so yeah, this is a pool specifically dedicated to swimming your dogs or doing duck diving. Obviously, you can do the flashy stuff. We're offering classes and privates and pool rentals here, so if you're somebody who's interested in getting into the sport, this is obviously great. But as you can see, this is Final. He's a Border Collie. His dog's mainly an agility dog, but we use the pool just for like exercise. So if you have an older dog, I have a 13-year-old dog. He swims every day, and it's been amazing for his mobility. So what's cool is if your dog has swum at the cottage and whatnot, sometimes they take to it very easily. If they've never swam before, we can teach you how to do that as well. We start with baby puppies and then work our way up. Oh my gosh.
We're going to meet some of those puppies as we continue here this morning. Because that's really what I was going to say, is that you really do have something for dogs of every ages, dogs of every level. It doesn't have to be the big competition, but you guys do that as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's literally the point. So whatever your goal is, we can help you with that. But the most important thing is that we believe everything starts with foundation. So if you want to do agility, you want to do duck diving, you want to do circus, whatever you want to do, they have to sit, they have to come, they have to respond to their name, they have to be a good family member. All of these dogs do cool things, but they are our family member first. They sleep in our bed, they snuggle with us on the couch. They're our family, and the better they listen,
oh my gosh,
the better life they have.
Boomerang. Okay, all right. We've got a lot more planned here at McCann's Professional Dog Training. And like I said, I do have to ask, is it true that you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
That's a lie.
Okay, it's a lie. I knew it. I knew it.
You can teach any age of dog tricks.
Okay, which is what we're going to be proving all morning live here as we continue at McCann's Professional Dog Training here on CHCH Morning Live. Wow, that is impressive. We are back at McCann Professional Dog Training. We're back here with Cal. And Cal, this space, tell us a little bit about where we are right now.
This is my paradise. My paradise. I love this place. So this is at one of the largest indoor agility facilities in the country, which is really cool. We have classes here and stuff like that, but this is also the home to many of the members of Agility Team Canada, which is great. So I'm a competitor myself. I'm also a coach. So we do so many training and preparation to go overseas to compete with the dogs. It's pretty awesome. Agility is cool too because any dog can do it. Obviously, you can see a couple Border Collies here. They definitely dominate the sport, but there's so many dogs that do it and love it. People can do it recreation. So we have recreational classes here. So if people are interested in competing and stuff, they can just do it like you go bowling for a week, you play agility with your dog, you know, one night a week. Or you can like do it for realsies and like actually compete and travel all over.
Everything that's here, that's part of what's part of competitions though, right? So we're talking about the weaves, we're talking about the little dog walk over here, and you're being a little humble when you say, yeah, you compete, because you're actually a 21-time world champion. I'm going to put you on the spot here. So what does that consist of? How many hours of training for these dogs that you're working with them?
So much. Agility is one thing, but you also have like fitness, like the dogs have to be crazy fit. So there's hiking, and like we actually have like exercise gyms that you train the dog's muscles. Mental management as well, like a lot of it's mental game, like just like any other sport that you do, mental prep and all that stuff. So it takes, you know, we started training for this. I'm heading to Belgium in October. We started basically thinking about it in April. So yeah, it's nuts.
Okay, so you mentioned that. So you mentioned like the competition, like, but just like, you know, Not every person's going to make the NHL. Not every dog's going to make the World Championship. So what benefits are there to recreational agility training?
Well, there's lots. It's a huge relationship builder between the person and the dog. It's also really good fitness. The other thing that people don't recognize, it's also really good for mental. So there's tons of memorization for the person here because the dogs have no idea where they're going. So when we see a course, the dog has never seen the pattern before. Only the person has. And so the job is that we use our body language and our signals to get the dog through the equipment and make sure they don't do anything incorrect. As you can see, they absolutely love it. But yeah, it's awesome.
That sense of accomplishment too, right? I mean, that comes with like training your dog, just getting to see that progress. You get to see it here. You said we are going to meet some puppies.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you did promise me that. Oh, where are we going to head next?
We are going to head indoors to the facility where we do all of our puppy and basic training.
Okay, can I run the course here? Can I do the weaves? Okay, I'm going to do that.
You should see if you can do the weave
okay, come on, Cal. All right, we're continuing here. We are at McCann's Professional Dog Training here in Flamborough. We're continuing all morning live here on CHCH Morning Live. Oh, what a special girl.
Look at those stomach muscles going.
Sitting pretty there as we are back at McCann Professional Dog Training. We're back here with Kale. And Kale, this is a little bit of a different space than we were just at. So where are we right now?
So we're inside one of our training halls inside our facilities. This is one of 3 indoor halls that we have. Right now you're looking at the sport of canine parkour. It is very new. We're
I was about to say, I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
so
it's
tell us a little bit about that.
A newer thing that you can do. It's kind of like a combo of tricks, obedience, agility, and it's actually really, really cool. And after sort of teaching it for a little while, we're starting to discover that it actually is an amazing relationship builder. We have lots of dogs that come in that maybe lack a little confidence environmentally or whatnot, and because the dog and the person are working together to build, confidence to go over things, through things, some dogs, it really brings them out of their shell. Or the opposite happens. If you have a dog that's a bit rammy and fast and doesn't really have good emotional control, you can see some of the equipment. The dogs have to really be thoughtful and intentional about how they're moving their body. Also, it's fantastic exercise for them, especially too if people want to get into like faster moving sports like agility. This is a really great stepping stone. We find a lot of dogs that start parkour actually really it improves their obedience and listening skills as well because there's so much problem solving involved. So it is becoming very, very popular very quickly. And this is Hippie Shake going through a little pipe tunnel. You just couldn't be cuter.
I'm gonna get you keep mentioning that relationship between handler and dog. But if it's your dog, if it's your pet, it's your part of the family.
Wouldn't you think you just have a relationship?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm so glad that you asked that because that is absolutely what people say. Well, what is a relationship? It's sort of like a dog trainer term, but to us it means so much more. What you're trying to do is build the dog's drive and motivation to want to listen to you so much that even in a situation where they're chasing after a deer or they've gotten out the backyard or whatever it might be, your dog's going to at some point in their life be in a decision-making situation where they either need to do the thing that they instinctually want to do, like chase the deer off into the forest, or they're going to turn back and listen to you. And at the end of the day, you might think you have a relationship because you snuggle on the couch and you smooch and you snuggle and all these things. But if the dog doesn't truly believe they have to listen, not because they're like, I have to listen, but they want to, you have an entirely different relationship with the dog because the dog actually says, you know what, I choose you over the deer. I choose you over the thing, and that's what we're trying to do here. We want the dog to be motivated to listen. We don't want the dog to be like, ugh, I have to do this again. We want them to be into it, so by teaching it in a way of games, it really helps.
And as we learned, you can teach an old dog new tricks. We know that. That being said, we're gonna meet some puppies.
I know,
some
I
puppies.
keep teasing
you keep
puppies,
talking. Okay, I know. I've been waiting since I got it. Okay, she's saying it. You heard it. Puppies coming up next. We're continuing at McCann Professional Dog Training here in Flamborough, and we're continuing all morning on CHCH Morning Live. Oh, we have finally got to the puppies. And Kale, I'm going to admit, those first 3 segments were great. These segments, puppies,
they're the cutest.
The cutest. And let's just talk about the importance of starting with puppies.
Yeah, starting your dog training journey early is absolutely the best thing you can possibly do for your puppy because it allows you to start off on the right paw, as they like to say. Because often what happens is people wait till the dog's 6, 7, 8, 12 months old, and then they've rehearsed a bunch of behaviors, and then we have to go back and retrain it. So, which we've joked about, can't teach dog old dog new tricks, which you can, but it's harder. It's totally different when you start with your puppy. So you can start as early as 10 weeks old here in our Puppy Essentials program, and then we start on all the basics. So that way, as the dog gets older, you're not dealing with a lot of the same things normal people are, because we get ahead of it. We teach you how to set the puppy up so they're making good choices right from the beginning, and it just makes such a difference. They can learn things so quickly. Their brains are fully developed by the time they're 7 weeks old, so there's no reason why you should wait with training.
Variety of classes. What kind of classes do you offer with puppies? Is there different variety?
Yeah, well, we have
a commitment to it.
Yeah, we have a program, a 4-week program called Puppy Essentials, and then we have an 8-week program called Life Skills. The cool thing about our program is that we have such a wide range of instructors. So all of the instructors that are here have all once at one point in time been a student themselves. So they get the frustrations of having a puppy. They've been through all of the same problems that our people have. Everybody's got different experience level with their breeds, and we call ourselves instructors, but we're really coaches and sometimes therapists, because having puppies and dogs can be really frustrating sometimes and overwhelming, because we have a lot of experience. It's really easy to say, like, you know what, we've seen this 50 times, do X, Y, Z, don't stress, we got you. But yeah, starting when they're puppies is really, really important with that Puppy Essentials program. Obviously, we have in-house classes here at our facility, but we also have all of it online as well. We actually have students from 77 countries around the world that take the same programs, because dogs in Germany have the same struggles as dogs here in Ontario.
And that's what makes McCann dogs different, right? I mean, listen, getting your puppy trained is important no matter who you choose to use, but you guys all obviously have the experience doing it over 40 years. You got the knowledge, you got the know-how. So, Kayla, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We've had such a fun day here. Yeah, good luck in Belgium. Fingers crossed. We're going to be cheering you on here from Hamilton, and you're going to give us an update when you're back, okay?
Yep. Follow us on our socials, and you can get an inside peek on what happens. McCannDogs.com. All of our socials is at McCann Dogs. We're everywhere. We also have a fabulous YouTube channel where you can get free dog training advice as well. And you can also come and watch classes for free anytime. So if you want to come and watch agility, puppy training, anything you want, come and visit, come and check us out. You can sit right in the classroom and check it all out. We're happy to have you guys here.
Where are we located right now? We're in Flamborough, but give us the exact...
929 Brock Road here in Flamborough, Ontario.
All right. Cal, thanks so much. Can somebody come here? Can somebody say hi to me?
Puppy love, puppy love.
Come here.
Peasy, peasy,
Come here. Oh, all right, Ryan. They still need some training, I guess. No. Cal, thank you so much. Find all the information. McCannDogs.com is where you can go. And I'm going to be playing with these puppies for the rest of the day, because that's what I'm doing. Hi. How's it going? But we've been having so much fun here on CH6.9, even though the puppies don't want to play with me. Here you go. Come here.
They want to play with you.
Oh, no.